Well, new details tonight about veteran radio host Al Ferraby now facing child luring charges. Ferraby has been released with conditions after being suspended from his morning show role at CFAX. Corey Sidaway has more, including when Ferraby will appear in court.
It's been a day since news broke that longtime Victoria broadcaster Al Ferraby has been taken off the air, charged with child luring. Check News has made repeated attempts to reach him for comment.
Hi there, it's Corey Sidaway with Check News. We're looking for Al Ferraby.
At his home, there was no answer. Ferraby is facing 2 charges, 1 count of telecommunicating to lure a child under 16 years old to commit sexual interference or sexual touching, and 1 count of telecommunicating to lure a child under 18 to facilitate the commission of child pornography. What's becoming clearer is the timeline between the initial investigation and the events over the last 24 hours. This all started from a Vancouver police-led investigation launched in September 2024 that led to Ferraby's arrest in February. He was then released. 7 months later, on Wednesday, charges were approved. And on Thursday, we've learned Ferraby was arrested and suspended. For the past 7 months, Ferraby was on air. His colleague Adam Sterling had this to say today.
I do not fully understand how it is possible for a person to get arrested and it takes 7 months for that information to become known.
Bell Media says it wasn't aware Ferraby had been under investigation until his arrest Thursday. This criminal lawyer says contractually, Ferraby likely wouldn't have to disclose that information to his employer.
In most cases, an employee would not have an obligation to report, certainly in a police investigation, to their employer. Ultimately, it would be a contractual issue. And so you would need to look at the person's terms of employment or employment contract to determine whether they had a specific legal obligation to make a report.
According to Mulligan, a key component to the case could be the fact that there are no alleged victims named in the court documents.
There have been in the past, for example, circumstances in Victoria where the police were posting things and pretending to be a young person for the purpose of engaging in communications. And so there can be cases where there is no actual person involved at all.
Following his most recent arrest yesterday, court documents show Ferraby was released under conditions not to communicate with anyone under the age of 18 online.
There are bands, there are groups.
Ferraby began his radio career at CFAX in 1994 and has been involved with several charity initiatives like CFAX's Santa's Anonymous, a long-running children's charity. The organization releasing a statement today saying it didn't know about the investigation and that, as a result, he's been removed from the CFAX Santa's Anonymous Board of Directors pending the outcome of the investigation by the Vancouver Police Department. The charges Ferraby is facing haven't been proven in court. His first appearance is scheduled for Monday.